HarperCollins presents The Perfect Psychopath by Alice Hunter. Read by Catrin Walker-Booth and John Sackville. Prologue. I'm right here, watching you. She doesn't see him, but she'd sensed she wasn't alone. A spark of excitement fired in his chest every time her head snapped his way. He's practiced at staying in the shadows, accustomed to being invisible. Now he's outside, his head tilted towards the window. His gaze is steady, so close. He even heard the cry of anguish. Does she have any idea what she's just set in motion? The moment it clicks, what will hit first? Regret, panic, or fear? He's watched her for a long time, played the waiting game. It's time to make his move. The drawn curtains billow as she brushes past them. She stops. Her silhouette freezes. Now! He sends his message and waits. The curtain twitches, pulls back a little at the edge. Enough for the glow of the mobile phone to illuminate her face. The temptation to step out, let her see him, is almost irresistible. Be patient. He looks back at the screen, smiles at its simplicity. Don't tell.
Chapter 1. Ellie. Tuesday. I'm in one of those rooms where, even if it's a sunny day like today, and the rays reach through the small barred window, it still feels as dull and oppressive as a cell. Not all of them in the prison are like this, thankfully. But today the programs team has hijacked my usual room allocation to deliver a building choices session to a group of 11 offenders. The pinch of annoyance must have been clear on my face when I went to sign myself in on the board in the central office on Living Block 3, because Tammy, a new officer, immediately apologised and went into a lengthy explanation about why I was the one to be bumped. I can't remember the last time I received such a polite response from one of the longer-serving officers. More often than not, I simply get an offhand remark or a jokey comment. Pleasant on the surface, but firm enough for anyone to read the subtext. I'm not here to argue. As she gazed at me with a nervous half-smile, it struck me she was too young to be in a Category B prison environment. Fresh out of prison officer training, certainly too gentle. Not wishing to knock the poor girl's confidence before she'd even really started, I refrained from telling her off. Instead, I scrawled my name on the whiteboard, alongside my newly allotted room, and wrote Lucas Hain, together with the time. I offered Tammy a shrug and a smile, then swiveled on my heel and headed down the corridor. I nodded to several greetings of "Morning, miss," and "Hey, Ellie." Then I took a right onto the ground floor landing, often referred to as the Ones, and stood outside the room, my keys jangling as I unlocked it. 4 years of working here. I don't think I, or anyone else, has used my full name and title more than twice. All the effort that went into becoming Dr. Eleanor Spencer, forensic psychologist, and everyone just calls me Ellie, or Miss. In late autumn and winter, with the heating not going on until October, I find the living blocks chilly, so I layer up. Always black trousers and a white blouse, paired with a smart cardigan, and my jacket for walking between blocks, or from the psych department to the various locations where I meet my guys, as I've come to think of them. However, in the warmer months, the block is stuffy, and this room, in particular, is airless. It's not officially summer yet, but we're in the midst of a sudden heat wave, the only kind we seem to get nowadays, and my body's in the throes of perimenopause, and so the unpredictable weather is wreaking havoc on my hormones and temperature regulation. I should have guessed I'd take after my mum on that front. I readjust my blouse, checking all the buttons of
Sample complete. Ready to continue?